I'm Caroline with CHICMOTO, and today we're going to do a video on some emergency items you should be traveling with, especially for long distance road trips. I know I've mentioned in a couple articles before the staple items that you need to keep in your car at all times, things like jumper cables and a small toolkit and a battery pack, some extra oil, some extra washer fluid, stuff like that. Those are essentials. But these are some extra emergency items that I believe you should have in your car, especially for long trips, just in case anything were to happen and you end up being stranded for a couple of days. So let's see what those are. Come on. So the first thing first is a blanket. I actually keep a blanket in my car at all times, mainly because I have a dog. So any of you dog people out there are pretty much already set, but any type of blanket just in case for some reason you're traveling in cold weather and your heat doesn't work and you're stranded for a couple of days. So it's always good to have a blanket. A water bottle, preferably non-plastic, something that you can refill. This is a hydro flask. It's metal on the inside. I would recommend filling it with some water before traveling. The water won't really go bad unless it's sitting there for months and months, but it's something to keep just in case you ever run out of water. So the next item is a first aid kit. This one's just like a little American Red Cross I found in my house, and I'll keep this in my car. It's tiny, it'll fit right in your glove compartment or the middle console, and it has things like Band-Aids and Neosporin and wrap and gloves and anything that you may need in case you were in an accident and no one was around and you need a quick fix. This is a portable phone charger. Make sure you have one that works for your device. I have a Samsung, so obviously it's going to be different than those iPhone users out there. And this one you actually charge at your house, and this little device is the charging device, and there's two different holes. One is for your phone, and then the other one is to actually charge the device at home. I would always recommend charging this before you travel for long distances, just in case you, for some reason, your car isn't working and you need to charge your phone but can't charge it in your vehicle. This you can keep in your purse for all you ladies out there, or guys, you can easily fit this in your pocket, or I just keep it in my glove compartment again, just because it's so small and you never know when you need a portable phone charging device. Matches. Excuse my fun little box of matches. I love matches because I love lighting candles at my house, but you should always carry matches. It doesn't have to be this big of a box, but you should always carry a small thing of matches in your car just in case. These are all very extreme circumstances, but if you ever get stuck in the woods and you're cold and need to light a fire, might as well have matches. And they're very small. Kind of a staple. A flashlight. This one's just a tiny little LED light. You can get these super cheap pretty much anywhere, and it's always good to keep in your glove compartment just in case you need an extra flashlight. This is a seat belt cutter and window glass breaker. It's called Rescue Me, and pretty much what it does, I'll open. So you can zip tie it to pretty much anywhere in your car. I'd recommend keeping this in your vehicle and not in your purse or in your pocket or something. But the middle, I don't know if you can see that. So this middle section right here is to cut your seatbelt in case of emergencies. These are all emergency items. And this little metal piece right here on the top is actually used to break your glass. As most of you guys know, if you just throw a rock or something like that at any of an automotive windshield, it won't necessarily break. You need a little tiny piece of metal or like a tinier shard, something like that, to break the glass. Money. Always keep 5, 10, 20 bucks in your glove compartment at all times. You never know where you could get stranded, and usually middle of nowhere places do not accept credit cards. So always keep cash. Last but not least, I don't know if you guys seen the recent post on an emergency contact list, but I highly recommend printing this out. It is on my blog. All you have to do is click the PDF printable version. It's free, there's no email signups or anything. But this, fill it out, keep it in your glove box, and this will be used for any fire department or police that may have to rescue you. It'll have all of your information, all of your family, your spouse, all of your medical histories that paramedic might need to know, any allergies, your insurance contact, your medical contact, anything like that. It's all listed on here. I also recommend keeping an emergency contact number in your phone under ICE in case of emergency. That's what paramedics, police, fire department, they all know to look for once it's in your phone. So print this out on the blog. I'll link everything below, but this is a good one to keep. And I think that's pretty much it. Some other 2 little items I don't have on me, but might be something that you want depending on where you're going, is a physical map, a road atlas. I don't think any of you guys might not even know what those are anymore. Just kidding, everyone knows what a map is. But a physical map, instead of relying on your phone, in case your battery does die and you are stuck in the middle of nowhere. And also another thing would be emergency food. And this could just be little bars that you throw in your vehicle for long distance travel, just in case you do get in an accident or you do get stuck somewhere and you have something to munch on until safety can come. So that's pretty much everything on my emergency list to keep in your vehicle. You don't necessarily have to keep these in your car at all times, but I highly, highly recommend packing a little emergency kit before those long distance road trips. Speaking of road trips, I hope you guys are having some this summer, because what summer without a good road trip? So that's pretty much all for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll link all these items just below this video as well. Give me a thumbs up and safe driving. Thank you so much. Bye.